What's up, folks? It's your boy Bob Hollywood back with another exciting review. Today we are going to be going over this G.I. Joe Classified Series Zarana. I was finally able to find this figure at an Ollie's for $4.99. I got two of her. There were two of her. There was also the two Dusties, not the one that we've reviewed previously, but the regular one. We'll review that guy at some point. Yeah, she's comes with quite a few accessories. I was close to buying her for $20. I mean, they were selling her for more than that at the local comic book shop, but they had a sale, I think, for like 40% off. It's when I bought Promethea and all that other stuff, but they actually didn't have her. They had her at the sale previously, and I was like, oh, I'll grab her if they have it. They didn't have her, so I wasn't able to get her. I was patient, and I got her for $5. On her right side of her package, left side of her package, I don't know my sides, there is this cute anime-inspired art. It's the same as from, well, not the same. It's the same drawing or continuation. It just has three different pictures of her, but it looks good. On this side of the packaging, it tells you what she specializes in. I don't know what any of that means because I don't think I've ever gone on the G.I. Joe website to find out. On the back, you see the Cobra side or the bad side, because some of them aren't necessarily Cobra, like Zartan is a Dreadnought, but or runs the Dreadnought, and she's a Dreadnought. And on this side, you got the Joes. They're all Joes, and I have almost all of them. I don't have Barbecue, don't have whoever this is on the motorcycle. I can't think of his name, but I do have all of them. And I have a Snake Eyes. I don't have a Storm. I don't have that Storm Shadow. Have, don't have. Do not. Oh no, those are ninjas. Have those. Have Zartan. Don't. I want him. He's my favorite. He's my second favorite. Destro's my favorite. Anyway, at the top you see our number 48. You also see that Ollie sticker for that beautiful $4.99. And on the bottom we have legalese and a barcode. I will be right back as I bust her out of her plastic prison. All right, and I'm back, and Zarana is out of her plastic prison. You see her accessories all over the place. I was just throwing them as I got them out of the plastic. It looks to be 6 accessories, 7 if you count the piece of hair that's already on her head. One accessory is an alternate hairpiece. I think it would go on like this. Let's look at the hair she has on right now. It's kind of like a mullet going on. She's got the sides shaved. I can't speak. She's got the sides shaved slightly lower than the top and the back. It's got pink, orangish, yellow, red in there. Let's try this. So this, I believe, is a modern look, or you know how maybe they wanted the classified figure to look, whereas this, I believe, is how she looks in the cartoon. And that was slightly difficult to get on. And that's just one solid pink color. I'm going to keep that on. I do like the other one more, but I'm just going to go ahead and keep that on. It doesn't make a difference. As you can see, it's a darker pink than the pink of her vest and shoulder pads. And it might even be a different pink than that. Yeah, slightly different. Let's go over her other accessories. She has a knife. Looks more like a stiletto. Maybe not. It does look a little bit thick. But she has a knife. And whoops. And it'll go in her hands. It doesn't matter which hand. Her hands are the same. Just obviously one's a right hand, one's a left hand. She has no problem holding her blade and will cut a mofo. Let's put it in her holster. Whoops. She has a holster on her right thigh. And we'll just keep that there. She has, it looks like a clip or mag. I'm not sure. I'm not pretending to be an expert. And it looks like it goes to this gun that has a saw blade. So it shoots bullets. You can see there it has the port for the magazine. It also has a hole if you have any projection fire or projection spray from other figures or other lines. That goes in there. She is not the first Joe to have stuff like that. And that's just for like, if you do action figure photography, you can make it look like she's changing it. That's pretty cool. Let's see how she holds it. I'm just going to assume she's right-handed. Again, like I said, both of her hands are gripping hands. There we go. Her bicep just came off super easily. She did not break. I don't know where she would hold it. I guess like that. I'm not a gun expert. I'm an expert of nothing but being awesome and living my life. But she holds it pretty well. She does have double jointed elbows. So she could probably... This is really weak. It just pops off. It is, again, it is not broken. I'm not even going to worry about it. And it just seems to be that one. And again, I bought 2 of these. I don't know if that's a common issue for her. Or if this one's just, you know, somebody was tired in the factory. And that slipped out past quality control. This looks like a heated blade of some sort. The blade is red. And it looks like it has some stuff going on there, some technology. I am just butterfingers today. I'm gonna put this in her left hand. And it looks like, yeah, it has like a little trigger. So maybe that's why it's red. Maybe she can turn it on, heat it up. Maybe she has to cauterize something, or she just wants to burn somebody. Yeah. And for her final accessory, it's going to be this backpack. And this backpack looks like it holds something. I'm not 100% sure. Maybe that's what it holds. Looks like it could be it. Because there's no way it could be for that. And of course, it just ports right in there. You got to line it up. It's already lined up. And boom. She has her backpack on. She's going hiking. Do, 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 do. Hope a bear doesn't come out of anywhere. So yeah, she can't port this anywhere. She doesn't have an extra hook or anything. Not that I can tell. But yeah, she could hold it. She could hold it. All right, let's go over her. Get that out of there. Let's go over this lady, Zarana. As we talked about earlier, she has this very pink. The pinkest of pink. I feel like when they came up with the color pink, this is what it looked like. It's also got a little, you know, a little bit of punk metal aesthetic to it. With the studs on there, that's, you can feel that. Silver paint. They did her justice. Like the silver there, silver on the back there, silver on the chain, silver on the shoes. They did a pretty good job. I am satisfied with the level of paint that she has received. These shoes are awesome. I might open the other Zarana and part her out, because the only other cowboy boots I have like this are from McCree, and I'm sure that the peg is on this part of her, and it goes into a hole on the bottom part, whereas his shoes are the opposite. It's the shoe has the peg, so less figures are compatible with that, and plus this is a woman's size foot, so that could be helpful. Or it's a whole boot. You could have a whole boot. She's got black wrist things on and elbow pads. And then she's got some brown fingerless gloves. You can see the straps for her, for these shoulder pads. There's brown straps underneath her biceps or going around her biceps. And yeah, she's just got jeans. It looks like, maybe they're a little more, there's a little more comfort for riding something like a motorcycle. She's got the knee pads. Again, they're attached to the boots. And this knife holster comes off, would come off. So she could be used for parts, like I said, not her. Well, doesn't have to be this particular one, but for $5, you can't really go wrong with that. You saw me do that. Well, you didn't see it, but I did that with the NBA starting lineup figures, and I spent more than that with them. So let's go over her articulation. Her head is there. That's about the base. It goes down a good bit. Whoops. It goes back. She went back so far, I knocked her wig off. It goes up that far. It's going to rotate 360. It's going to rotate at the top of the neck and the base. It gives you some attitude. Arms. They don't want to go higher than that. And that's because of this. This plastic is not going to let you get it any higher. Because it's attached to the shoulder. It's not attached to the bicep. But it will rotate 360. And there's a butterfly joint there. It will rotate 360. And again, there's a butterfly joint. It's on both of them. Well hidden. I didn't even see that until just now. Bicep swivel. Just again, be careful that it doesn't just pop out. Double jointed elbow. Pinless. Yeah, both arms pop out. That one took a little bit more. Her arms are a little stiff. Her joints are a little stiff. But she does have double jointed elbows. Wrist rotates 360. And this left wrist is horizontal. And this right wrist is vertical. So yeah, that's meant to be her shooting hand. Let's keep going. She has articulation at the top, just under her breast. Rotates 360, forward and backwards. And she also has rotation at the top of her hips, 360. And it'll rock and forth, and she can go back that far. She doesn't go forward too much. She's got a six-pack. I wasn't, well, yeah, she's cut. I'm trying to think, are there any other Joes with their stomachs available or showing? And I don't think that any of the women are. This is only my, I don't want to give you the wrong number. I got Lady J, Scarlet, Movie Scarlet, Baroness, Movie Baroness, Kiko. So yeah, this is my 7th female Joe. I do not have any of the others. Anyway, let's continue. Whoa, easy splits. Jean-Claude Van Damme splits. And again, G.I. Joes have those drop-down hips. She's going to kick forward. She's going to go back that far. She's going to rotate at the hip or at the thigh. Double jointed knee. Her knees are a lot more agreeable than her elbows were. And again, there's that boot cut. Ugh, that was a little stiff. And she's going to have forward pacing pin for rocker, and is also going to rotate. So that's all her articulation. Her hips aren't the most agreeable. Like, I feel like she's tilting. I don't feel like she's standing up straight, but her height is just about 6 inches exactly. Let's bring in the review crew, starting with Vixen and Andra. And I wish Mattel still had the DC Multiverse line, and they just applied some more talent to it, because this is modern. They just done that. I mean, yeah. She was shorter than both of those ladies. We're going to compare her to Eric Killmonger. Nobody wants to stand. And Lando Calrissian. Shorter than Killmonger, taller than Lando. Ooh, I'm sleepy. Hoping to knock out a few more reviews tonight, but this might be. I just did Killmonger. I'm about to say that just do John Jones. So John Jones and Devin. Again in the middle, shorter than John Jones, taller than Devin, just barely though. I believe she's going to be taller than both of these geezers, which would be Zedmore, and she's very clearly taller than Winston. And Lucio, again, very taller than those two. And for our final size comparison, it's gonna be Titus O'Neil. Dwarfs her, obviously, and her fellow Hasbro classified figure, Roadblock, dwarfs her. So that's Zarana, folks. I like her. I think that pink really pops. I think her articulation's cool. I wish her arms went higher as a T, and I wish her biceps did not pop out so easily. But I did like her. Again, that's the hair that she's probably most known for, but I'm going to give her this modern hair again. I like that more. It has more color. It's just a cooler style in my opinion. But like, comment, subscribe. Love yourself. Drink your water. Get your sleep. As many hours as you can get. I know it's hard. Some of us have kids. Some of us work weird hours or have multiple jobs. So yeah, you got to do what you got to do. Take care of yourself. Action figures speak louder than words.